Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Coming to you from several different locations, several virtual locations, plus the DFW Metroplex. This is Far Out Fiesta, episode 196, FOF This Night, July 16th, 2020 edition. I am your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please, for our amazing cast, JuliAnna Briscoe, Robb Hudspeth, and Kristin Keith.
Yeah.
Quick question before we do the rest of the hilarious show. Do you have a favorite thing that you do by yourself? A favorite thing that you do by yourself?
Now we can't on public. Okay.
You can euphemism it if you need to.
Oh.
Robb, what you got?
Well, actually, I guess I play a lot of Civilization. A lot. I started with Civilization 3. Of course, I'm playing Civilization 6 now.
Okay. Wow.
I've played it for thousands upon thousands of hours.
You must be great at it.
Very nice.
Awesome. Wow. What about you, Kristin? Favorite thing to do by yourself?
Okay. I guess practice the violin.
Okay. Cool. What about you, JuliAnna?
Okay. I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yeah. I was surprised. I couldn't believe I actually started watching this stuff, but I really liked it.
That's right. I could see where you do it by yourself as well. Mine is just lame. Mine is running. I like to run by myself. It's almost meditative for me, and it's the only super personal time I have right now. So running is my thing like that.
Oh, I love to run.
Yeah, I've started. I run. I'm back up to about 30 miles a week.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Far out. Let's Fiesta.
As always, tonight's episode is based on a true story.
Good this night, and welcome to FOF This Night.
Good this night. How's everybody doing? Yeah, right. There's no way for you to respond, so.
So we have a great show for you tonight. Really. I mean, so don't go by our track record. I mean, this one is totally upper middle average.
We have some fantastic guests tonight. Well, assuming none of them ghosted us.
When we started the podcast, they were right outside in the hall waiting to come in.
That was minutes ago. They can be anywhere now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about tonight's lineup. Assuming that all of our guests are here and ghosted us.
Yeah. Well, we'll start with trending on FOF. A quick recap of what was trending when this show was written.
And then we'll bring out one of our guests. First up, we have Geraldine, the Fire Queen. Geraldine is immune to heat.
Our first non-human guest on the show is a real lion and a couple of people who exploit that real lion.
Followed by nothing but lists.
Then it's Steelneck and Eddie. This can't possibly be what they really do. Okay, so we'll see if they show up and what they do.
And stuffed in there somewhere is bold-faced lies with former vice presidents.
And finally, no. Featuring the teenager covered in earwax ghosted us?
Hey, that's not good.
I mean, the last thing we need is running out of content before the show's over.
Well, we pretty much always do that.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Most of the rest of the guests will probably make it to tonight's Hulking show.
Mondo show.
A luminous show.
Something show. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything.
Say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Frog.
Oh, there's your answer.
Frog show.
That's what you're going with.
Frog show.
Yeah. Say the second thing that comes into your head.
Robust show.
I hope it's a frog show.
It's not a frog show.
You don't know.
I do know.
Hey.
Sorry.
Sorry.
And we'll talk about what was trending the exact moment this show was written after this commercial for the Migsby, a luxury hotel for cats. No way, really?
Dude, sponsor.
Well, they're providing an important service to our community. A luxury hotel for cats. The Migsby Luxury Cat Residences. Richard, JuliAnna, Kristin, you suck! Just me? Okay, from the vivid liver-scented finishes to catnip-driven service. Can we at least break it up with one of the cat reviews? Or Puff Pastry, you're kind of a media whore, kitty.
I'm Puff Pastry. The Migsby Luxury Cat Residences were very yarn-friendly property near a poorly protected neighboring goldfish community.
Are you done? Be cool.
The Migsby staff knows my name and treats me like a cat dancer wand teaser toy. That's the number 3 cat toy. The location is perfect, right next to an injured bird sanctuary.
The Migsby is a 22-story carpeted tower with luxury cat residences with dangly things hanging down. Release.
No credit check. Why would a cat have good credit?
The Migsby offers a luxury cat residence like no other in one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Feline Podcast City. And now, 2 more cat reviews. Ting Tong, tell us about your Migsby cat luxury experience.
I'm Ding Dong. I love.
We need to talk about your kitten.
Prove it. I love living at the Migsby. Meat byproduct, scented finishes, good location next to a baby bunny receptacle.
Abandoning babies. I'm sensing a pattern. Do they really have those receptacles?
Great amenities, including this dancing light that I almost caught.
And what about you, Meow Pharaoh? What has your experience been living at the Migsby?
Working cat properties has been more than I have hoped for. Lots of things to rub on, and I feel very fortunate living in this ideal location. Next to a fat camp for slow mice, amazing service and professional staff makes all the difference.
The Migsby Luxury Cat Residences. Jerks.
Be clear, these are items that were trending at 11:40 a.m. on May 31st, 2020.
Trending on FOF is not another one of those podcasts where we discuss how trending issues impact you.
We're far more interested in specifically how they affect us.
We wish we cared more about how these trending issues impacted you.
Yeah, but what have you done for us lately?
Well, in a moment, we'll bring you the top 8 trending items from May 31st, 2020 at 11:40 a.m. Rob, you're up.
All right, thanks, JuliAnna. Well, trending item number 1. Dakota Johnson's mother, Melanie Griffith, was badly injured on the set of Roar by her mother, Tippi Hedren's Big Cats. Hedren still owns Big Cats today.
And how does that specifically impact you, Rob?
Well, I thought The Birds was a good movie. Tippi Hedren was in that. Other than that, not much.
Mm-hmm. Kirsten, any impact on you?
What does Dakota Johnson being Melanie Griffith's daughter have to do with anything? I mean, it's still 0 impact.
Mm-hmm. And Richard, any impact?
I mean, I'll be releasing Tippi Hedren's Big Cats tonight under the cloak of darkness. Slight impact. What about you, JuliAnna? Any impact?
So seeing part of the Shades of Grey movie count?
Yeah, it should count for something. Most of that thing was unwatchable.
Okay, trending news item number 2. Protesters pummeled and chased Fox News journalist Leland Vidert outside the White House early Saturday amid nationwide unrest following the death of George Floyd.
How has this incident impacted you, Rob?
I lost my voice.
Chicken spit. Wait, this one is about racial tensions in the U.S. I've lost my voice too. I can't talk. Sorry.
Yeah, and Kristin's pretending to be asleep.
No. I'm waking up to do trending item number 3.
You didn't state your public position on racial tensions in the U.S.
Item number 3. Brooke Shields is just days away from turning 55, yet her bikini body is that of a woman half her age. The mom of 2 rocked a bright orange 2-piece, and she's about to show fans her workout secrets. Rob, how does this trending item impact you?
Are there pictures?
No. JuliAnna, any impact to you personally from the Brooke Shields story?
Maybe. I could rock a bright orange 2-piece.
Yeah. Richard, any impact?
Are there pictures? Trending item number 4. Ellen DeGeneres gets slammed after video reemerges of her forcing Mariah Carey to reveal her pregnancy weeks before miscarrying. Impact to me? Zilch. Rob, any impact to you?
It may slightly tarnish my opinion of Ellen. No, don't care. What about you, JuliAnna?
I still want my money back from glitter. Give me a big full price for that thing.
I wonder how violent Ellen got in forcing her to reveal it. And no longer care. Who wants to do the next one?
Richard!
Richard.
Political one. Yeah, that will generate hate mail regardless of how we handle it.
Yeah!
Right.
Do it.
Trending item number 5. Right-wing conspiracists pull from old playbook blame George Soros for riots as Minnesota officials blame violent protests on organized groups from out of state. JuliAnna, how does that impact you?
Yeah, leave me out of this one. No.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Richard wanted to do this one. Oh, he fought for it, said it would be easy.
Yeah, how about you grab the next one, Rob?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Trending item number 6, Dallas protests. Says Dallas leaders condemn vandalism and violence.
Yeah, come on, keep going.
In Dallas, hundreds of protesters marched in honor of George Floyd, a Minneapolis black man who was killed in police custody after an officer knelt on his neck for almost 9 minutes. Many protesters demonstrated peacefully, while some damaged properties took from businesses and vandalized cars. Richard, how does this impact you?
No Ricardo aquí.
JuliAnna?
There's something wrong with my internet. Yeah, I can't hear or answer your question because blah blah.
Yeah, my internet is also in distress.
We're on the same internet. thing.
I'll say for when.
Okay.
Trending item number 7, discount outdoor furniture.
Well, I mean, I am kind of a patio head.
Like a deadhead, but only with patios.
Patios and patio furniture.
Oh, so this one has a direct impact on you, huh?
Patio furniture feeds my soul. I'd like to hear more, please.
Shop items you love, free shipping on everything, and easy returns. While I read this copy, I was ordering 4 patio umbrellas on my phone. Direct impact. Rob?
Well, actually, I grew up in a family where patio worship was frowned upon.
Nobody's suggesting they worship patios.
I am. I'll set up trending item number 8. Jennifer Connelly, dubiously, because we don't think she was in the film, even after a 30-year gap between Top Gun films, discusses Cruise's work ethic. Connelly said...
Hold on. This one is about somebody in movies. Already has more of an impact on me than most of the other trending items.
Top Gun sequel. Hell yes, count me in. Okay. Kirsten, how about you?
So the consensus from our FOF this night's team on the 8 trending issues.
Oh, yeah, I the orange 2-piece still sounds good and cute, and I want my money back from Glitter.
And I'm a patio head and a Val Kilmer early career head. Friggin' love everything about Top Gun.
I've already forgotten what was trending.
Shall we bring out our first guest?
Yes, we shall. Okay. Next on tonight's FOF, this night we will meet Geraldine, the Fire Queen, and her concubine, Ben. Not a concubine. Geraldine, the Fire Queen, and Ben, her valet.
It's
So great to have you, Geraldine.
the pleasure's all mine. I'm a pleasure hoarder.
And who's the gargoyle?
Oh, well, me? I am Ben, Geraldine the Fire Queen's valet.
You look like a gargoyle.
My mother says I'm her beautiful little man.
Please tell our podcast audience about your act.
Wouldn't it be better if we showed you a clip?
Yes, it would. Richard, we talked about this.
We will show the damn clip first, if it's not too damn much trouble. Geraldine, will you please tell us about your act and how you became known as the Fire Queen?
Well, they call me the Fire Queen because I'm immune to heat. Period.
Will somebody please roll the clip?
Okay, so what are we seeing here, Geraldine?
I started performing in 2016.
Well, what are you doing there, Geraldine?
I'm holding boiling lead in my mouth.
Sometimes she passes boiling lead into my mouth like I'm a baby bird.
Uh-huh. And now what are you doing there, Geraldine?
Well, I'm holding a red hot iron block over my head with my bare hands.
What is Ben doing?
I am touching my tongue to the iron block to show how hot it is.
It's red hot. It's obvious how hot it is.
So what are you doing now?
I'm walking barefoot on a red hot metal plate.
And what are you doing, Ben?
I'm singeing off one of my eyebrows to show how hot the plate is.
What are you doing now, Ben?
I'm dripping melted sealing wax on tongue.
Why are you pouring the melted sealing wax on your tongue?
Bucket list, die with a tongue nub.
Oh, makes sense.
What is he doing to you now, Geraldine?
He's cooking an egg with my hands in hot oil.
Yeah? How do hand eggs taste?
It's what sustains me.
Wow, that was quite a video.
Yeah, I'm so glad that a talent like this is getting the exact amount of recognition it deserves.
What's next for the Fire Queen?
And Ben?
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
I'm working on ingesting poison into my performances.
Way ahead of you.
What are you doing?
I'm training by gulping down pesticides, cleaning substances, and laundry products.
Oh,
FOF this night accepts no liability for guests who die during our show.
Nothing but lists.
That's right. It's nothing but lists. 4 lists of top 4s.
No particular order.
With no explanation.
4 Swedish death metal bands. Edge of Sanity, Desolatory, Cabos, Incision. Kristin?
4 2010 Oscar Best Supporting Actress nominees. Monique, Vera Farmiga, Anna Kendrick, Penelope Cruz. JuliAnna.
4 liquid latex paint, acrylic yellow hue, cadmium yellow light hue, transparent yellow, primary yellow, cadmium yellow medium hue. Richard.
4 Captain Crunch cereals, Captain Crunch, Crunch Berries, Peanut Butter Crunch, Cotton Candy Crunch.
Nothing.
Nothing but lists.
We'll bring out our next guests and hope that none of them maul us right after this commercial message.
Sorry, JuliAnna, I can't stay for the limbo party.
You're dead to me.
I'm late for my fecal transplant.
The kind of fecal transplant where fecal bacteria from a healthy individual is inserted into the recipient who is suffering from a certain disease such as irritable bowel syndrome?
That's right. The resulting inoculation of healthy gut flora can sometimes slightly improve the physiology of the recipient gut.
Wow, a slightly better gut physiology?
A slightly better gut physiology through feces into the gut surgery. Not even day surgery, they have to knock your ass out to pump feces into your gut.
What if Robb and Kristin told you about a beer that might just take the place of your fecal transplant?
Gosh, could such a fantastic beer exist in the world?
Dung Brown Ribbon Light Beer is a smooth, with occasional chunks, refreshing, lighter brown colored human dung infused beer with a full-bodied taste.
Full-bodied? From the body that crapped in the beer?
Only the finest dung ingredients are used in our colon brewing process to assure absolute quality.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Dung Brown Ribbon Light Beer. We hope you can choke this beer down without dying and your family suing us.
FOF this night accepts no liability for viewers who die directly from products advertised on the show.
And we hope you enjoyed the Dung Brown Ribbon Light Beer. Drinkability of this fine feces light beer.
Nobody else would stay to help me with this segment. One of our next 3 guests, only one of them is a lion. Please welcome Esther, the president of Let's Look the Other Way on Lion Laws.
Thank you for having us, Kristin. Where are the other 3?
I'd also like to bring out Evil Egbert. Welcome, Egbert.
Call me Egbert.
And finally, to bring in the perspective of a lion who is now so domesticated he can talk, it's King.
I'm an eloquent killer. Hi, Kristin. You smell delicious.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves. All we could do this week was weird circus acts. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Esther.
I had a real well-known lion drums.
What's a drum?
A place where loads of lions are, darling.
I'm not sure if that's what that word means.
I was able to provide Evil Egbert and other esteemed artists with lions. Really, lion, usually king.
I'm working up to being able to have a direct conversation with a lion, so I'll ask you next, Evil Egbert.
I'm a pussycat.
Evil Egbert, tell us about your Gifts.
I am a showman and one of the first to ride the wall of death. Specially made half-pipe for doing gravity-defying stunts since 2016.
What's the wall of death?
Oh, may I?
No! She asked me.
Yeah, Esther, what's the wall of death?
Oh, there were 100 walls of death traveling the U.S.
Wait your turn, Lion.
And now we both know who I eat first.
The most breathtaking one was the Lion Drome, in which a rider was accompanied by a tamed lion.
See, Kristin. Drome. It was a lion drome.
Did you name that?
Yeah.
That doesn't prove anything.
Having a lion right behind you in the passenger seat was quite risky.
For the lions. We get stressed while riding and want to eat the snack treats driving us around.
It's stressful for us, the snack treats riding the cycles next to a lion who wants to bite me head off.
This is why the drivers, snack treats, place lines in sidecars.
I mean, where the suck else do they use sidecars?
I usually perform my job darn near catatonic drunk out of fear of doing a dangerous stunt with a lion in a sidecar next to me.
Oh, and I hate the smell of alcohol, though I'm about to consider it a seasoning.
I'm still not sure what the wall of death is.
It's a half pipe, dear.
Where snack treats ride cycles with sidecars. What? I paused, King. You were supposed to say, and lions.
How would I know that?
Come to sucking rehearsals.
Snack treats ride cycles with me in their sidecar up a half pipe, it's kind of a curved ramp.
It allows them to flip their cycles and sidecars in amazing ways.
That seems dangerous. People pay you for this?
I'm the one who gets paid. I decide if they should get any.
That's a pretty good racket you got going on there.
Yes, they'll be dead soon. Are y'all hiring? John Adams, who served as the second president of the United States from 1797 to 1801, was also a mantis.
Thomas Jefferson served as the second vice president of the United States from 1797 to 1801. He also invented a time machine and used it to get some milk duds. That's all he did.
Aaron Burr was the third vice president of the United States from 1801 to 1805. He also shot some musical comedy guy. But that's not the bold-faced lie. No. Aaron Burr tricked storks. He ate the human babies they were carrying. You see, it was a different time.
George Clinton was vice president of the United States under Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, 1805 to 1812. Clinton was born in the state of New York. This George Clinton was resurrected as the American singer, songwriter, bandleader, and record producer known for Parliament Funkadelic.
That's probably enough of that.
Yeah, before it even started, what's next?
Another guess.
Hopefully not another stunt performer of any kind.
Up next, Steel Neck, the stunt performer, and Edie.
Steel Neck.
Maybe Edie's normal.
Don't try and jam me in your normal box, big brother.
You're not supposed to be on yet. I haven't introduced you.
Oh, okay, Warden.
Welcome to the FOF This Night podcast, Steel Neck. Is there a last name?
Oh, I don't know, Warden. Is there?
Why do they think we're wardens?
My last name is 2.
With the number 2? Well, tell us a little about yourself Steel Neck 2.
And again, I've been marginalized by another white man.
I thrill and terrify audiences with my treacherous hangman act.
Hangman, the guessing game?
Only if in your versions you're guessing whether or not the neck snaps first or the persecuted victim asphyxiates first.
My version doesn't have that.
Tell us about the act.
Okay, so I climb to the height of 75 feet, put an elastic rope with a loop around my neck.
And then he dives to the ground as if it's any of your business.
You know, you're really not that great at PR.
No, you're really great at white privilege.
This is Eddie, by the way. I'm not sure we introduced her before.
I'm glad we could do that by your rules.
That sounds like a dangerous act.
Yeah, the rope snaps back before I actually hit the ground.
As a result, he flies upwards and makes a controlled descent.
That sounds like something that the slightest mistake could cause problems.
In 2015, something went wrong in the stunt, and Steel Neck won, and his neck broke. He hung in the air for 20 minutes, which horrified all the spectators.
Yeah, but, you know, they made safety enhancements since then.
Sure they have. Sheep neck.
It's Steel Neck.
Sure it is.
Thank you so much for joining us, Steel Neck and Eddie.
Pleasure not.
Can I sleep in your dumpster?
Next segment.
Next
Segment. Tonight's FOF this night has given us a lot to think about.
Like, for example, a lot is 2 words, not 1.
Can I sleep in your dumpster?
I've learned that there are a whole lot more daredevils in town than I ever realized.
One of our sponsors makes beer out of poop.
And this has been our award-winning A Lot to Think About segment on FOF This Night. Good night.
And this has been Far Out Fiesta episode 196 FOF this night, July 20, what is today? July 16, 2020 edition. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton.
He has been.
Please give it up for our amazing cast, JuliAnna Briscoe, Robb Hudspeth, and Kristin Key. Got anything, closing thoughts, final words? I don't either. All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night. See you next week.